Well, the team at Creekside on Bardstown is making sure their residents feel right at home all year long with outings and activities, plus finding ways to bond with their neighbors. Joining me here in studio is Life Enrichment Director Kelsey Davis. Happy New Year, Kelsey. Good to see you.
Year.
Right? Let me begin with what in the world you all did during the holidays, because last time I saw you, you had like a long list of things just packed.
Yes,
right?
We filled our December full of Christmas things, did a lot of decorating, and made them some sugar cookies.
Oh, good.
My sugar cookies are famous at Creekside.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
It's trending.
Really yes.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Hashtag Kelsey's cookies.
Right? Yes, yes, I saw it. Definitely, definitely. And now with the new year, what are you guys focused on in the new year? I always feel like, you know, January, February, they can be isolating for seniors, and I just know that's when at the core of what you all offer is at its best,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. So we're doing a lot of scenic drives, just getting them out and about. I love to do scenic drives.
That's a great idea.
When it snows.
Oh, yeah.
I love driving them through like Iroquois Park or Cherokee Park or things like that, and getting them out and about. We're doing some takeout to kind of keep them in on some of those colder days, but still giving them opportunities to get out and about in the community as well.
And then what outings do you think you're planning already for January?
So for January, we're going to get takeout from Soupy's.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea for a takeout place.
Yeah, a nice soup for a cold day. And then we're going to do milkshakes, which is ice cream, and ice cream is good any time of the year. And then we're also going to be going to Derby City. We had to reschedule it from last month. So
Derby City Gaming.
Year,
I can imagine, because you said it was a super big hit the first time you all went.
Yeah, somebody won like $1,500 or something.
You know,
like that.
take us all to dinner.
Yeah.
And so that'll be a fun outing for them.
Absolutely,
because that's really big and accessible. And you guys, there's some more ice cream and from your summer events and things like that. I know you've been excited to tell us a little bit more about this new art therapy intern that you have coming later this month, because again, that really kind of ties into the core of what you all do.
Oh, absolutely. We want to, encourage them to do as much things as they can, and love to get them involved in like our art therapy activities. And I'm a licensed and board certified art therapist, so it's always fun to get a new intern from U of L and see all the new and fun things that they can think of for our residents to do. Because I've been out of school for a while, so I'm not learning all of the fun,
I know the last time when you had like the most recent intern who then started working for you guys, it's just the ideas that they bring to the table, like that are new and fresh.
Exactly.
And you're like, wait a minute, I want to start doing this all the time.
Because they're in this cohort where they're constantly learning new things and bouncing ideas off of each other, and it's really cool to have them come in and even teach me some things, which is very nice. And it's so good for the residents, the mindfulness. And
that's what I was trying to understand is like, what is it about art therapy that you really see your residents thrive in, even if like art is not their thing, right?
Well, and that's the thing too, is some of the interventions that we're able to do, it can be like collage, where we just get like the pre-cut images, and they can, relate it to a really happy time in their life, or things that make them happy, or anything that's going to bring those positive emotions to the surface that they might not always be feeling, because
it's hard to say those things.
And that's the one thing about art therapy, is you are able to pull it out of your brain and start to put it on the paper, and then that gets the therapist to be able to look at those things and understand those things a little bit more and get to know the residents better, and you just start to talk about things that maybe they wouldn't have thought to talk about to begin with, just sitting there with you.
And that's healing. I mean, it's one thing to know it and to say it, but even just to get it out in that creative way has to be so healing for them.
And like I said, it doesn't even have to be something of you're very artistic and you can draw and you can paint. It's just getting them engaged and involved, and that's one of the biggest things that for sure my job is about, but also just at Creekside, we want to encourage them to get out of their rooms, even if it's just a one-on-one kind of thing with me. Like, I love to take some time out of my day and say, okay, none of that stuff matters for the day. It's about you and what I can do to make you happy, what I can do to encourage positive emotions and feelings and work through some things that maybe you haven't been wanting to talk about.
Healing for you as well.
Exactly.
You know, that's so great.
Yes.
Oh, well, always great to see you. Thanks so
So
much
good
for
to see
stopping
you.
in. And I mean, if this is something, a place that you think that your loved one might fit in really well, and they're always open to having you stop by and do
Yes.
tours. So just connect with them at Creekside on Bardstown.com.